in the era of rapid change. Are you also thinking about how we can engrave our own marks while chasing our dreams? History has left us the answer. Only virtue lasts long, and only faith can win the world. Shanghai Delong Steel Group is a large-scale comprehensive steel group with an annual production capacity of 30 million tons of steel and 48,000 employees. In 2022, it ranked 135th in the top 500 Chinese enterprises, 31st in the top 500 Chinese private enterprises, 57th in the top 500 manufacturing enterprises in China, and 469th in the global top 500 enterprises. It includes the four major steel groups: Delong Group, New Tianjin Steel Group, DEXIN Group, and DEXIN Group. DEXIN Group is a large-scale comprehensive industrial group integrating coking production, steel smelting, steel trade, international logistics, and human resources services. Since its establishment, it has always adhered to the concept of creating value for society, customers, and employees, actively responding to the Belt and Road Initiative, taking one base and three centers as the layout, seeking development from the global vision, and taking overseas business expansion as the direction, and constantly pursuing excellence. Sulawesi Tengah, production base. Under the background of the Belt and Road Initiative, in the Morowali Industrial Park of Sulawesi Tengah in Indonesia, we have built Indonesia's largest United Steel enterprise, Indonesia DEXIN Steel Company Limited, which integrates coking, sintering, iron making, steel making, and steel rolling with a total investment of about $2.2 billion in the project, which officially began in April 2018. At the end of March 2020, the project was officially put into full production, with a current production capacity of 4 million tons, which will reach 7 million tons after production expansion. Indonesia DEXIN Coking Company Limited, with a total investment of about $900 million, began construction on September 1, 2021, with an annual output of 4.7 million tons of dry coke. The project is expected to be put into operation by the end of 2022, which can improve the scale and efficiency of the enterprise and achieve the goal of sustainable development. DEXIN Group is committed to stable production, casting low-cost and high-quality products, and serving customers. It can produce 12 to 40 mm bar, 5.5 to 16 mm wire, 130 by 130 mm, 150 by 150 mm, 160 by 160 mm square billet, 900 to 1600 by 210 mm by 210 mm 230 mm slab, metallurgical coke, and byproducts. At present, steel products have passed the Indonesian SNI, Malaysian Standard, and ISO 9001 billet certification. The British Standard, Hong Kong Standard, and Singapore Standard certification have passed and to be collected, and the CSQA and the Australian and New Zealand Standard certification are being actively promoted. Jakarta, Operation Center. As the largest city in Southeast Asia, Indonesia's economic center, Jakarta has an open business environment and convenient transportation infrastructure. We have set up a business center here to carry out product sales, local material procurement, and other business. Product sales are centered on the Indonesian and Southeast Asian market and radiate to the markets of East Asia, South Asia, Middle East, and Europe. Indonesia is rich in local mineral resources, and the procurement of local materials provides advantageous conditions for the company's production and operation. At present, DEXIN Group has established contacts with large terminals in major markets and well-known commercial agencies. and carried out in-depth cooperation. Tianjin Logistics Center. DEXIN Group has international liner transportation, cargo import and export, freight and ship agency, warehousing services, and other business qualifications. Relying on the advantages of the Belt and Road Initiative and the International Logistics Hub in Tianjin Port, it has continuously developed and grown. At present, it has an annual delivery capacity of 1 million billable tons of bulk goods, 10,000 containers, and 4 million tons of finished steel. Liner transportation can be transported to Maraveli Park and Jakarta in Indonesia, and later planned routes radiate to Southeast Asian economic circles such as Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Japan, and South Korea, forming a closed-loop transportation chain of finished products and engineering materials, and focusing on creating the most competitive liner operation mode. Xiamen Settlement Trade Center. Integrate resources and develop together. The headquarters of DEXIN Group was located in Xiamen Free Trade Zone in 2022. Relying on Xiamen's superior geographical location and preferential policies of one enterprise, one policy, it has built a settlement and trade center focusing on re-export trade, international settlement, and international procurement business, performing headquarters functions and supporting the company's overseas business expansion. At the same time, DEXIN Group has the qualifications of domestic and foreign labor dispatch, personnel outsourcing, file management, human resources information consulting, labor laws and regulations, policy information consulting, and takes multiple measures to escort the group's overseas development. The development of DEXIN Group has also been strongly supported by the Indonesian government, becoming the first Chinese-funded enterprise in Indonesia to obtain the largest tax benefits. In order to further respond to and implement the major initiatives for the construction of the Belt and Road Initiative and promote international cooperation in steel production capacity. On October 10, 2020, based on the friendly relations between the two countries and the good prospects for the future development of the project, the two sides signed an agreement on the master plan intention of the steel project with an annual output of 20 million tons in Tengchong, Yunnan. At present, they have reached an intention to cooperate with China Baowu Steel Group to jointly promote it. DEXIN Group actively serves social and economic development with a sense of responsibility and mutually beneficial and win-win development concept. It has fulfilled social responsibilities in creating jobs, contributing taxes, fighting the epidemic, talent training, donating funds, environmental protection, etc., and has won high praise from all walks of life. To protect the environment, we continue to explore and apply advanced environmental protection technologies and equipment. Dust removal and desulfurization equipment, which is higher than Indonesia's environmental protection standards. Strictly dust noise control. Waste gas recycled for power generation. Steel slag heat recovery. Wastewater recycled after treatment. Built environmental protection yards to avoid dust pollution. Plant flowers and trees to build green factories. The ideal remains unchanged. Innovation continues. Only by striving hard can we have a better career. DEXIN's pursuit of excellence has never stopped. DEXIN Group focuses on building international DEXIN, lean DEXIN, green DEXIN, innovative DEXIN, wisdom DEXIN, happiness DEXIN, and shape a model for the overseas development of private steel enterprises. Upholding morality and keeping promises, DEXIN Group has taken an important step in the overseas development of DeLong Steel Group. All DEXIN people will take the responsibility of the Belt and Road, manufacture high-quality products, create first-class services, cultivate excellent teams, and build a benchmark for steel enterprises in Indonesia and even Southeast Asia. Make DEXIN Group the steel pearl of the Belt and Road Initiative and contribute to the implementation of the dual-cycle development pattern at home and abroad, and contribute to the friendship between China and Indonesia.